I got an awesome tip for you today on how to start that downswing and get some great power. It's what I call turn, step, turn. Here's how we're gonna do this. One of the biggest problems that I see players that are losing power from the top is they go to the top of the swing, they open up their body right away, they kind of leave the club behind, and they really have nothing left. So they're starting to open up, come over the top and cast this club, and they're burning up all their power as they start the downswing. If that sounds like that could be you, I have the perfect drill for you. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. I want you to go ahead and set up the golf ball just like you're normally hitting your driver. Now from here, I'm gonna take my lead foot, my back foot is gonna stay in the same position, but my lead foot is gonna step back about 6 inches. Now from there, I'm gonna go ahead and back up a little bit, so I'm just hitting a practice swing here. I won't be hitting this golf ball. And I'm gonna turn to the top of my backswing. So I'm going to the top of my backswing. What I'm really focusing on is if I have a logo on the back of my shirt, I'm gonna be turning that to where it's facing the target. So as I get to the top of the backswing, my back is turned to the target, and I want to take a step or a weight shift forward before I start my downswing. So I'm going to step forward, get my weight shifting forward there while my back is still facing the target. Now from there, then I can go ahead and open up. So what we're training here is we're training that weight shift to the left, then we can open as hard as we want to because we have all this power saved up from our upper body. So let's go ahead and do this in full speed the way I normally do it. Again, set up a little bit inside the golf ball. My normal stance, move my front foot back 6 inches, turn to the top, step, my back is still toward the target, and then I'm coming all the way on through. One more time, and full speed is gonna look like this. Now I'm gonna make it a fluid motion. There we go. I'm really keeping my back to the target, waiting until my weight shifts forward, and then I'm gonna hit the golf ball. Give me 10 reps practicing this. You're gonna turn to the top, step, and then turn all the way on through. Once we've done that, let's try to recreate that same feeling in the golf swing. I have all this stored up power from my upper body. Let's see if we can get this one over 300 yards. So where do we go from here? Really a key to this video and really getting the best out of this is making sure that you really load up and get that big turn in the backswing. That's what we call the power turn in the Top Speed Golf system. And the great thing about this is I have some tricks. Even if you're not very flexible, I'm still going to show you how to get that big turn by using your hips and your legs properly. I'm not very tight, but I can really make a big turn because I know how to properly use the lower body. Well, I'm going to play one of the great videos from the power turn section of the Top Speed Golf system. All you need to do is click the card up on your screen or the link down below in the description. You'll get instant access to that video. You'll be making that bigger turn and getting a lot more power. Let's go ahead and get started. The correct technique, we can all hit it with really good distance without a lot of muscular effort. And it all starts out, the very first thing you have to do is get a good powerful turn to load up the body. And it's not only in golf, but in all sports we have to rotate the body. At least 90 degrees with the shoulders as you swing to the top. Preferably, we can go even a little bit past 90 to really get loaded up. That's gonna allow us to have a lot of power. So we don't just have to look at golf for this. Let's actually look at other sports. They're rotating their body, then they're coming forward. So we have to get that load. We have to get this big shoulder turn to be able to create power in the golf swing. So in this series of videos, I'm gonna show you exactly how to do that. That's one of the first keys to getting power, and we're all gonna get at least a 90-degree turn, if not more than that. I think you'll be surprised at what you can do. So let's go ahead and get started with the next series of videos, and I'm gonna show you how to get this big, powerful turn.
All right guys, so before we go, let's take a look at this in action with some of the top pros. Now here we're looking at Adam Scott, and you're going to see as he rotates to the top, good full shoulder turn. This is pretty typical of what I see with the top pros, a little past 90. Those guys are working on their flexibility, so sometimes they can get to 100 or even 110 degrees.